Sojourners, welcome back to my channel. A big shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you all for watching my videos. I truly appreciate your support. My name is Glitzy G's and I'm a retired educator with a passion for gardening and craft. I'm a single person, and that is why you see me doing my gardening and working on my projects around my yard all by myself. Now, being single did not come by choice. My adorable, loving husband transitioned 7.5 years ago, and that moved me into this single status. That takes me to this video where I'll be sharing some best practices on how to survive as a single retiree. Surviving as a single retiree requires serious planning and organizing across several areas of my life. I do this to involve in social engagement, and I also do this to take care of my physical health and emotional well-being. Now, here are some strategies that I use. Acceptance. First, I had to accept the inevitable change, as heartbreaking as it was. The second one is planning. Planning is very important in a retiree's life. It is always necessary to decide in advance what to do, how it should be done, when it should be done, and who should do it, just in case help and other resources are needed. Okay? The third one is organizing. A stress-free retirement depends on how organized a person is, because sometimes our memory plays games with us. This happens to me a lot, Sojourners. I put away something so carefully that when I'm ready for it, I just can't find it. And I will spend a lot of time searching for it and still don't find it. Right now, I am looking for a very important key that I put somewhere carefully, and I just don't remember where I put it. All right? So what I do now is I have a little book, and in that book, I write down important information like phone numbers, account numbers, you name it. Even where I put stuff, I will write it in that book, and I make sure I put that book somewhere where I can find it. I also try to organize everything around me, okay? Because as I said, we are getting into the stage where our memory plays games with us, right? So my shoes, all my shoes are one place. All my technological stuff are one place. All the things that I use when I'm filming, all of that is in one area. All right. I have 2 tool bags, and in those bags I place all my tools. Everything that I use in my garden are one place, because when I need something, I don't have time to go search for it anymore. So I have to make sure I put them where I can find them when I want them. The fourth one is financial management. Learners, during retirement, it's important that we manage our finances carefully. We have to be aware of scammers. They are real and they strike hard. They are very persistent too. So we have to be able to detect them quickly and know what to do when they come at us. So, Sojourners, I always create a budget, and I try to stick to that budget as much as possible. This helps me to track my expenses and ensure that they align with my retirement income. My priorities are housing, healthcare, and food. Sojourners, I know you might wonder why I didn't include clothing in my list of priorities. But for me, to tell you the truth, I don't need a lot of clothes right now. I think I have enough. And if I need, I can recycle. Okay? But I need somewhere to live. I need food to eat. Okay? And I also need to stay healthy. The fifth one is maximize benefits. My sojourners, I explore different avenues to ensure that I am getting the most out of my pension, social security, and any other retirement benefits. I also investigate to see if I qualify for any senior discounts or government assistance programs. I decided it was time to relax and unwind. So I explore ways in which I could diversify my income without having to work again. This led me to create my online business where I sell decorative towels, decorative wall mirrors, decorative vases, candle holders, etc. Okay? I have a website that I will put in the description below so you can always check me out online, okay? Then, of course, I do my backyard gardening. So I don't have to buy certain fruits and vegetables because I grow what I eat. Then I have my laying hens that I'm growing right now, and very soon I will be getting my own eggs. Number 7 is downsizing. Sojourners, as we get older, it's important that we get away from the clutter. Okay? Get rid of the clutter. So it's always important that we downsize because there are certain things that we do, there are certain things that we use when we are young, and we can't use them anymore when we get older. Okay? So some other younger persons will benefit from them. Don't you agree? So it's good to downsize. I downsize because I moved from a larger home into a smaller one. Number 8, maintaining a safe environment. Now, as I go about completing my chores around my backyard and even inside the house, I try to ensure that I am safe. Okay, so I am aware of how far up I can climb. And as a matter of fact, I used to climb trees a few years ago. I don't do that anymore. Okay, I would climb on a step ladder, but I'm not going further than the third step. If I step up to the third step, hey, I need to have something to hold on up there. Okay, I'm not going any further. All right. So, and I also try not to do too much stretching and anything, out of the ordinary because I'm not young again. I'm not that flexible anymore. Okay. So I bear that in mind when I'm working around my yard and even inside my house. 9. Stay physically active. Now, sojourners, when you watch my videos, you will agree that I try to stay physically active. 1, because I love what I do. 2, sometimes I don't have anybody else to do it, so I have to do it for myself if I don't want to pay to do it, okay? And if at my age, I'm trying to save money, okay, for rainy day. So there are certain things that I would have somebody do, but if I can do it, I'm going to do it myself. So if you haven't watched my videos yet, you can go and watch when I made my smoke-free fire pit. I also built my greenhouse myself. I fenced my garden myself. I built my chicken coop myself. What else did I do? There's so many other stuff that I did that I did not even remember to video them, to share them with you. Okay? So I try to help myself around the yard, mainly because I have a love for it and because it has to be done and I can't pay to do everything. Okay? Also engage in other fitness exercises. Now, Sojourners, I have a big backyard, okay? So I don't even have to go on the street to walk. I walk around the perimeter of my backyard, and that's enough walking for me for a day, okay? Plus, when I'm working outside, I walk back and forth from my garden to my house for tools or for water or something. That's also exercise. And I also engage in exercise on my exercise machines, right? That is 10 is eating healthy. Sojourners, we all know that nutrition is the key to staying healthy, and I don't take that lightly at all. I try to avoid processed food and fast food, okay? And I try to eat more fruits and vegetables and everything else that is healthy, okay? 11 is healthcare and health screening. It is very important to have adequate health insurance because we may never know when it is needed. Well, thanks to the healthcare providers who constantly remind me each year that it's time to do my health screening. Sometimes I think they nag me too much, okay? But I'm thankful for the reminders. Social clubs and groups. Retirees should participate in social engagement. Example, joining support groups, joining interest groups or groups based on your hobbies, just to, to interact with other persons and to keep ourselves occupied. I participate in groups at my local church, in my community, and on social media. 13, technology connection. Some retirees may not be mobile because of health conditions. So technology plays an important role in keeping them connected with the outside world. Well, for me, I'm not too technologically savvy, but at least I edit my own videos. I take my own pictures and videos. Okay, and I am on most of the social media platforms. And that's how I stay connected with the outside world. 14, emotional and mental health. Now, when it comes to your emotion, it can build you up or it can break you down. Retirement offers a lot of free time, and it is important that it is used wisely. If it is not used wisely, a person can experience financial and emotional discomfort. That is why it is important to start planning early for one's retirement. We have to create our own happiness. I facilitate my own happiness. I don't depend on others to do it because there's no other person around me. So I have to create my own happiness. I laugh at myself sometimes. Okay? Some of the silly mistakes I make, I just laugh rather than beat upon myself. All right? I don't depend on others to make me happy. I practice meditation because it relaxes my mind. And I spend a lot of time in my backyard garden, as you know, because when I enter my garden, I interact with my plants. I talk to them. Okay? I sit there and I listen to the birds singing. I feel the wind blowing across my ears, across my head, you know, and even to watch the squirrels chasing each other from across the tree limbs and, across the lawn. I just sit there and I just enjoy nature. 15. Estate planning. Sojourners, this is crucial in the life of a retiree. Retirees should organize their affairs and important documents like insurance policies, investment portfolios, property deeds, medical directives, you name it, when their cognitive skills are intact. When their cognitive skills are intact. Too often, persons leave these important things undone, and this causes chaos among family members when the inevitable happens. So in order to avoid all of this, just plan ahead. Okay? Don't tell yourselves that, oh, I'm not going to die now. Nobody knows when that day is coming. Okay? So at the right time, the right type of planning should be done. Number 16 is the last one on my list. Stay informed. As a retiree, I try to stay informed about changes in laws and benefits that can positively or negatively impact my retirement plan. Sojourners, sometimes retirement as a single person presents some unique challenges. But if we are proactive and do proper planning and organizing, we can enjoy our retirement. I know I'm enjoying my retirement because I take these best practices seriously. So, Sojourners, what about you? Try to have a stress-free, enjoyable retirement. Sojourners, once again, thank you all for watching. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.